Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gary McDonald, and my co-host slash cameraman is Mark McDonald.
Good evening.
This evening we're going to be talking about the news and internet in society today. Mark, start us off.
Well, Gary, in your opinion, how has the internet changed or even evolved journalism in society today?
Great question, Mark. Let's go ahead and start off with information being available and people being more and more connected. News is delivered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Virtually all newspapers and news channels have all of their news on their websites via articles, blogs, and videos. It is also making journalism more interactive and personal as people are able to post responses to articles, blogs, and videos and create conversation with the writers and their peers.
So very true.
Not to mention, people are more inclined to go ahead and post their own articles and go ahead and even with their cell phones, now that they have camera and video, as news events are happening, go ahead and create their own videos and post them on the internet themselves.
And who doesn't have a cell phone?
Exactly. A downside to this, though, is with information being reported so quickly and being so readily available, fact-checking and editing is decreasing. People get more sources, but they are left wondering what to believe.
That's so very true, Gary. Do you really believe that the newspaper is dying today?
Yes, absolutely. 10 to 15 years ago, I knew at least 6 people that got the newspaper daily. Today, I don't know a single person that does.
What a good point.
Yes. However, I know many people, including myself, that actually go ahead and scan the newspaper, local newspaper and national newspapers online at least once a day.
I do as well, yes.
Another prime example of the newspaper dying is the Denver Post and the Rocky Mountain News for years rivaled each other. However, in the last couple of years, they were forced to merge, cut jobs, and even close a building. All of this came after the internet became very popular.
Gary, I have one last question for you tonight. What effects do you believe this change in journalism has on the economy, if any at all?
Great question, and what a great way to end this series tonight. As mentioned before, the jobs cut within the newspapers. Also, people getting unlimited news virtually unlimited news for free. People do not have to pay for a newspaper or any articles when they go to the websites. Fortunately for the newspapers and news sources, they can still get that advertising revenue that they're losing from the newspaper by go ahead and allowing businesses to advertise on the website.
Well, Gary, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, no, thank you. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty, night-night.